Hello, Sean with Cannabis in Canada here, interviewing Star Hendricks. Star, what ailments do you have to start with, please?
Okay, well, I developed an ulcer. I have chronic bronchitis that I was born with. I have COPD. I've been in 3 car accidents and suffer from neck injuries. I have osteoarthritis and bursitis in my left hip. I have bursitis in my right hip. I suffer from serious headaches that lead to migraines. And I also sometimes suffer with depression. I've been diagnosed many years ago with MS, but it has not acted up. But it's just a matter of time.
What prescription drugs have they prescribed to you, and why would you prefer to use cannabis over those prescription drugs?
Okay, well, for my hips, they have given me stuff like Advil, which I find do nothing. It does nothing. It can't even cure a headache as far as I'm concerned. I've been given Furanol C.5 for my migraines, which that just comatoses me. I'm not able to function. I'm not able to go to work. I'm not able to drive. I can't have my grandchildren over. I take inhalers for my respiratory, which I have to take so much of that the adrenaline in them makes me shake and gets me edgy. I've been given Percocet for my neck, which again, another drug that I can't function with. I can't drive. I can't have my grandchildren over. I certainly can't work. I've been described a lot of anti-inflammatories, Celebrex, nothing that seems to work. I take marijuana because it has a way of calming down your system. It has a way of deflating everything that's inflaming in your system. Now, people say, well, you got chronic bronchitis, you have a respiratory problem. Why on earth are you smoking marijuana? Yes, marijuana is very hard to smoke. But the fact of the matter is, once I do get it down and once it does take effect, it has a way of calming my respiratory that inhalers just don't do. And it also has a way of killing some of the pain. It kills the nausea in my stomach from the ulcer. It loosens my neck where it's not so inflamed and I can move it around. And if a headache's coming on, it has a way of just calming everything that's so active that's causing the pain.
Would you be able to function on a day-to-day basis without the use of cannabis?
No. No, the pain would be too much. I work in commercial printing. My job is very physical all day long. I come home in so much pain. Depending on the weather, it can be worse than others. There are mornings I can barely get out of bed. If it wasn't for marijuana, I would be on disability and be a burden to the taxpayers.
How do you think the legalization of cannabis would affect our community and our financial stability in this country?
I think it would affect it greatly. I think that more people than they realize are for legalizing cannabis. Cannabis is nothing more than a sedative that doesn't make you depressed. For that matter, it actually calms you enough so you can reevaluate situations when you are in that point. I think economically, it's more beneficial for this country to legalize it than to fight it. I think it costs taxpayers far too much to fight something that isn't worth fighting.
What do you think the result of criminal activity would be if marijuana was legalized compared to the criminalization of it right now?
Well, like anything else, it will bring down crime. It will bring down turf wars. It will bring down crime significantly. And the only way to prove that is to legalize it.
Well, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.
Ms. Hendricks, you
Thank
have
you.
a great day.
Thank you.
This is Sean Normie from Cannabis in Canada, bringing you my first interview, hopefully first of many. Thank you and have a great day, people.